passage planning of Malacca-Singapore Straits. NYK has designated a set of guidelines for VLCC routing through Arabian Persian Gulf to Japan. It's called the Passage Plan for VLCC. All VLCC vessels must have their own passage plan for their voyage, in accordance with this guideline, and considering ship's condition of the current voyage. The most important factor, under-keel clearance, UKC, must be kept more than 3.5 meters throughout the passage. For example, One Fathom Bank, shallowest water, 23.0 meters. The route has 1,350 meters of width and more than 23 meters of depth. Batu Berhanti, shallowest water, 22.5 meters. The route has 560 meters of width with more than 22.5 meters of depth between shallow spot and separation scheme. Eastern Bank, shallowest water, 23.5 meters. The route has enough width and several 23.5 meter depth. The following criteria must be considered for preparing the passage plan, especially for the passage of Malacca, Singapore Channel. 1. Maximum draft of ship during passage must be the draft at the deepest point. 2. Areas between Rakon Delta of Phillip Channel and Horsburgh Lighthouse must be passed within the daytime. 3. The master will estimate the passing time of the point en route through the channel, with consideration to tidal stream, etc. 4. The ship's speed is about 12 knots, so as to have allowance to reach the required tidal height at the specific points shown by the criteria. 5. Navigation speed in the area of One Fathom Bank and area in front of Singapore must not exceed 12 knots. 6. When the ship passes through specific points of shallow area, consider reducing the speed to minimize the squat effect if practicable. 7. Use the necessary tide table and software for proper prediction of tidal current for the passage through the channel. 8. The ship may use the tidal window at One Fathom Bank, Batu Berhanti, and Eastern Bank, in case it is more than 2 hours, including minimum 1 hour on afterwards at the ship's ETP. 9. Use the tidal window software to obtain the predicted height of the tide at One Fathom Bank, Batu Berhanti, and Eastern Bank under the current ship's maximum draft during passage. This will ensure more than 2 hours allowance for available required tidal height against the ship's ETP at the specific point. The allowance must also include at least 1 hour after the ship's ETP. The master is requested to formulate maximum ship's draft past Malacca-Singapore Channel under the condition of the ship according to the intended cargo load. The master shall calculate the maximum passable draft of each day through 7 days, from 1 day before to 5 days after ETP, and select the minimum one as the passing draft of the voyage, so that the ship can pass on any day of the above range. This is to check how many days are the required tidal heights available around the estimated ETP of the ship, because it's difficult to specify the exact date of the passage. Passing draft of the voyage shall be reported to NYK with ETP and loadable stowage plan accordingly. The master must hold a bridge team management briefing for bridge duty personnel before the ship passes through a narrow channel or heavy traffic water, such as the Malacca-Singapore Straits. Bridge team management is carried out with the aim that all bridge duty personnel act together as a team to achieve safe navigation in the confined area. This meeting should include bridge organization, which specifies the duties of all bridge members so that they can understand each other's assignments.